with character introductions. Okay, so we're going to start in the top left. Actually, one thing before we start, can everybody set their nicknames to have their character name after their nickname or just be their character name?
You mean
Yeah,
on
it's gonna be
Discord
super fun
or on Roll20?
doing that twice a week, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I mean, you can do a slash. It's a thing on your keyboard. I did it. If you see my
Yeah.
name,
Nope.
Refused.
rude. Do you mean on Discord or on Roll20? Because I already did them both.
Discord.
But you realize how long both of my names are, right? There's no fucking way I can do that.
Just say Pog and Bith. You don't have to say
I
Mirik
get it.
Bith
You said it!
Pog. God damn.
You already lost.
You've been bamboozled.
I will win someday. I will
Not
not.
against me.
This
But,
is not a settled
okay.
matter.
Okay, Amity, DJ, and Weird Boy. Can you change your nicknames? You just right click on yourself in Discord and hit change nickname.
Uh,
And just put your
yeah, I
character
did
name
change it. It
instead.
must not have gone through yet.
Oh no, there it is. I see it now.
Okay, yeah, I changed it a second ago. Must not registered quite.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I see everybody now. Okay, great. Ragnar, introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, my name is Ragnar. I am a Yuan-Ti pureblood warlock. I am a humanoid-looking creature that looks of like upper middle class wealth, not super duper wealthy. The only snake feature that you guys can see is I have a forked tongue when I speak, like a snake. Uh, I come from far, far away lands. I am not from Cholt. I have a pact with my patron to come explore what's going on in Cholt in regards to the death curse, and I'm excited to be here.
Very good.
Fuck up.
All right, Lais.
Lais is she is a wood elf, kind of with dark copper skin. Her hair is black, but it looks kind of inky, like a inky black, long, like down her back. She's got purple eyes, and she is a monk, so she's wearing like a black, long-sleeved gi with panels in the front and the back, loose pants, and she has a bastard sword at her waist, and she has been sent out by her monastery for the same reason. She one of a number of people have been sent out to investigate the death curse. This is her first time actually out of the monastery, so she's very excited but kind of naive, and yeah.
All right. How about Val?
Hello. Name's Val Lorefire. And as you could expect, I'm not from Cholt. I'm a human artificer or artificer, however you pronounce it. And well, I won't be too wordy, but I liked exploring things, all things magic. Picked that up from my parents. And this death curse has got me quite intrigued. It'll be a pleasure working with you all.
All right. How about a little Poggy the Froggy?
Alrighty. Let's see. Go back to my prepared statement. Poggle Room is just at 3 feet tall, and of a deep ruby red with black markings. He is part of the shaman caste of the tribe of Skycroakers. His tribe has been led by the same chieftain for thousands of years, relying on reincarnation to preserve his life and rule. With this curse, he's starting to fade away. So the tribe assembled and sent everyone out in pairs. Pog was paired off with Zularug, a somewhat elderly female warrior of the elite caste. Divination quickly revealed Cholt as the source of the disturbance, and they headed over there. Pog convincing some sea turtles to ferry them across the narrow ocean in exchange for healing one of their wounded. Zilla was unbearably arrogant to Pog, though of a higher caste. There's some degree of that, but he's used to being respected more among the tribe. So when she demanded to fight a band of lizard folk that showed up on the island alone, he decided to let her, even after they started to eat her. So he continued on his journey alone, but hoping to find some more bearable companions. Frequently being sidetracked, studying the local fauna. He made his way to Port whatever the fuck.
Nyanzaru. We have a Pog and a Nyan. Interesting. All right, Amity.
Let's see, where do I start? Amity is going to be. He's a tiefling. I haven't quite figured out where he's actually gonna be hailing from. He was more of a runaway from the family, kind of just due to mother not being in his life and father not exactly taking too kindly to having a tiefling offspring. Along the way, he met up with a traveling bard who sort of taught him all he knows now. And I'm not going to go too into his backstory because kind of want to keep that. He wants to keep that to himself at the moment. But essentially, the reason why he is going to Cholt is because his mentor got injured and sadly killed. And after panicking to try and bring her to a healer to resurrect her, the magic failed. And so he sort of went on his own and had the healer keep the body preserved so he can hopefully bring them back, as that seems to be the only real parental figure in his life that he really cared about. For his actual visuals, he has a sort of a lightish gray skin, some pale eyes, black hair, almost like a matte black, to be honest. And he does have a little bit of facial hair to go along with that. Typically, he dresses fairly. I wouldn't say regal, but he definitely enjoys fashion. Definitely enjoys looking his best.
Nice. All right, how about
All right, that's about all I got.
How about Walvalor?
Hello, well, my name is Walbler. You can call me Wall. I am a half-elf ranger who was found as a child, kidnapped by goblins. He was found by a group of hunters, the Raven Renegades. They took care of him, raised him in the forest, in the jungle, and he grew up with them. And one of their members died, so he went on sort of a quest to try and bring him back, finding troubles with it due to the curse. So he is trying to fix it to get that friend back. I'm gonna be somewhat sparse with the backstory because spoilers, and I want to keep that a secret for a while. But he is interested in stuff about spirits, and that's about it.
All right. We'll leave it there.
Yeah, my backstory is semi non-existent because prior to leaving his tribe, he didn't really do much else, and also he's only 2.5 years old. So
Yep. Well,
A baby little froggy.
they mature in a year. So
yeah,
In a
he's
year,
an
you said they
adult.
mature?
yeah.
Technically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how mature he ends up being.
Is that frog of drinking age?
Yes.
I think in
Although-
Chult, everybody's of drinking age.
Probably.
Yeah.
I frequently win drinking contests exploiting the fact that I'm immune to poison.
I too am immune to poison. We should have some fun drinking contests.
Oh boy.
Very good. Okay, so how would you guys prefer that we come together? I have an idea, so let me run it past you. There are several nobles in Port Nyanzaru that are offering to fund expeditions into the jungle. And my idea was that you all kind of come together as an expedition so you can get this expedition money.
I like money.
Yeah. Yes.
I dig
I
it.
mean,
Money seems like a
it wouldn't
good
be as
reason.
the money, but more people to. I mean, yeah, he wants allies. So yeah.
Right.
Nice would be more, I'm trying to help my people and find out what's going on. And sure, if you're offering, that's what I'm here for. So, yeah.
Okay, I will put you all in a merchant's villa up in the merchant ward. So your contact here in the merchant ward is named let's do Joe Ball.
Jumble.
So he has a lot of people coming to see him today. Yep, spelled like that. And you know that he is part of the Merchant Princes, which are the officials of this city. They're basically the 7 people that control the city, and they are elected simply by the fact that they are the 7 richest people in the city. Simple as that. So Joe Ball is offering 50 gold per adventurer for a group of adventurers to do certain tasks of mapping the jungles for him. You don't know the exact thing that he's going to ask you to do. However, 50 gold is 50 gold. So you all are kind of sitting in his great room directly inside of his front door, and you're waiting for him to be available. What are you guys going to say to each other? Anybody?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but
I no, go ahead.
I don't know about you guys, but my pockets could use a little more weight.
Money is not a bad thing to have, indeed.
Pug goes over to Wolvalor, extends out his hands, and says, "I'm Pug. Nice to meet you."
Oh no.
Is that your full name?
He keeps his arm outstretched.
I shake his hand.
Oh no.
Oh
Give me a
no!
Constitution save.
Fuck, I got that.
I
He already
know.
got someone. I mean, it happened so fast.
$19.
Okay.
Okay,
You
he's
you
good.
managed to shake off the effects of the poison, but you feel a little dizzy for a second there.
is that your full name?
It is all those not of my tribe did know.
I really don't understand that voice you're making. Out of character, I said this. I don't understand that. Well,
That
I'm
is all those
Valor.
of my tribe know? I don't know. I'll come up with a voice that works.
All I'm thinking when you do that
I'm
voice is,
Valor.
Ohana
Nice to
means
meet you.
family.
Oh no, that's kind of where I went with the second one, yes.
I think it's even funnier if Pog is technically speaking common, but still people can only understand 3 out of the 7 words he
Can't-
says.
Well,
Or
geez there, Paul. You got quite the thick accent.
I must speak this kind of language. And then he just unleashes a rapid series of clicks and croaks.
Oh my god. Oh, my
And
cat
you have
yelled
the
at me.
feeling he probably just said something mean to you.
All right.
But I look forward to having allies on this expedition. I need to stop whatever is going on with the resurrection.
Oh, I'm out here doing the same. Nice to meet you, Pog. I'm Lace.
Oh, nice to meet you. And he holds out his hand.
She glances at your hand and glances back at Valor
It's fine.
and goes, "It's wonderful to meet you," and just kind of like bows.
Oh, it must be a cultural difference.
What of those kinds? Okay. And he returns the bow.
So I think the party is learning right now that they might have to invest in some high-fiving gloves for Pog.
No! God damn it, don't tell them.
Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Redacted. Okay. A few moments pass, and actually it's more like 30 minutes. And Joe Ball comes down the stairs, and I wish I would have looked up his picture a second earlier. Okay, here he is.
Need to stand up to get in the character.
He looks like this, and he says, "Come on up."
And I'll start.
Yeah,
walk up
Lace
to
is
him.
gonna follow up.
Yeah, Amy's also going to hop up as well and start
How far up is he?
following.
He goes up about 10 stairs.
I take it in a single bound.
Nice. He walks you into a quaint little office. He takes his side of the office, and the 6 of you are kind of crammed in the other side. And you can tell instantly when you enter this guy's office that he is a fiend for maps. He has them everywhere. There's not an inch of wall that's not maps. There's big urns with maps hanging out of them. They're all over the place.
Quite the explorer
Uh,
you are.
Amity is immediately going to go over to some of those walls and just start scanning him as he walks around the perimeter of the room.
Yeah, and you immediately notice, Amity, that none of these maps are even close to what you would consider to be complete. In fact, they all look like they were from short expeditions into the jungle, and they have like one place marked on them.
We still have a lot of traveling to do.
Yes, well, that is what I wanted to talk to you all about. And he sets out 6 pouches of gold. He says, they are 50 gold each for a simple task, making me a map. There will be more money upon your safe return.
Pog, just grabs one from like 6 feet away with a quick jab of his tongue and then catches it on the retraction.
Oh, very impressive, frog person.
You're a quick one. I'm gonna go over and take one. So what area are you wanting us to map? What exactly is it that you're asking us to do?
There are 2 places that I am interested in. Nangalore and Orolunga. If you can find these places and accurately represent their locations on a map, I will pay you handsomely.
How much are we talking about?
Well, it depends. Sometimes for a map, I will pay 400 per location. But for the location of Orolunga, I would pay 600. They say that there is a very powerful seer there. Perhaps could know the location of the origin of the death curse. Very important information in Orolunga.
If
I
you
have
like
any
it.
idea where we should start looking.
Oh my god.
Everybody talk at once.
It's okay. It always happens with a new group. You'll figure
Yeah.
each other out as we go.
If Lais thinks back, does she recognize the 2 places? Does she know anything about where they might be?
So the issue with the jungle of Chult, I will show you here. And this might take a while to load. But all of these gray areas are completely if not unexplored, very seldomly gone into. These are places, and this is where I should warn you, this is out of game. I have made no effort whatsoever to tailor the random encounters in this entire adventure to your level. So
we have to know when to fight and when to just GTFO.
Correct.
We're gonna have to make that decision.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, Nangalore and Orolunga could be anywhere in that area.
Okay.
You'll just have to ask around for rumors and things like that. Some people will know, where certain things are. Some people will know, just general directions to places.
With the Queen of Thorns being my patron, do I have any prior knowledge of the Chol area?
I would say no. The only thing that you know about Chult is that there are areas of it that are thin to the Feywild. meaning like spectacularly green places might be very close to the plane of the Feywild.
Got it.
Fey patron would be pretty good boon.
Do
Okay.
you happen to know, Mr. Joel, if there's any Cartographers Guild around the city?
I am the cartographer of the city. I control the guides of the city, but without these maps, I cannot guide people.
Is there any chance we may be able to hire some sort of assistant in mapping out the jungle?
If you want a guide, you can find many of them around the port. And there's no need to pay me. They will pay me.
All right.
Pog's probably gonna go look for some birds to talk to.
Okay. All right. If you're all satisfied, the 50 gold is yours.
Jabal,
Gonna
do you
walk
have
right up to that.
do you have any hint of which direction we might travel?
All I know is that Nengalore might be somewhere near Kirsabal, but that's just a rumor. And Kirsabal, you know, is
Well,
let me make sure I don't tell you something. Yeah, Kirsabal is kind of like a sanctuary out in the jungle that is supposed to be like a safe place to sleep. It's like an old monastery. But obviously none of you have ever been there, but there's rumors enough to where you know that it is probably a place that exists. In fact, you know of its location generally. It's right here. I'm pinging the map.
Yes.
okay.
Thank you,
Cool
Jabal.
ways away.
As far as the location of Orolunga, if I had any idea where Orolunga was, the Flaming Fist would undoubtedly be there first. So I can't go spreading that kind of rumor, you know. Not in this city.
Flaming Fist, what's that?
Well, they call themselves a mercenary group from Baldur's Gate, but really they are looters.
What kind of things do they normally go after?
Old cities, especially here. There are so many cities in the jungle full of gold and jewels, and they will steal them all, pick it clean.
Are they normally a tough crowd, or?
They talk about righteousness.
Oh, the righteous type.
But they loot and rape wherever they can. Don't let them lie to you.
I'll keep that noted.
Anyway, if you are looking for a place to have fun tonight before you start on your journey, I believe there will be a dinosaur race this evening.
A dinosaur race.
Yes, it's quite the crowd.
And
Some
where will
dinosaurs?
that be?
They run them through the city. You can't miss it. Just try not to bet any of that money I just gave you.
I make no promises.
Oh, yes, you're like me. I'll come back with empty pockets at the end of the race.
Well,
Give it your
hopefully I'm a
guards,
bit
pay
more
you, don't
lucky.
they? Pockets are empty very long.
Well, no, my pockets are very deep, but you have to set limits.
Yeah.
Ace is gonna step out to try to find Pog and tell him about the dinosaurs. Because she saw he went out. He left the room.
Yeah, he doesn't really try to move stealthily or anything. As you encounter him, he's got a bag of bird seed thrown out in a field or park or someone's backyard, and he seems to be ritual casting something.
She's gonna walk up, but as she sees him concentrating, she'll give him a minute just to watch.
Alright. As he finishes, he starts making sounds that are much more like birds, and he's gonna try and call some birds to him with the speak animals and food, and see if he can get any kind of information about where this seer person might be.
Yeah.
Seems like something that the birds would be aware of, maybe.
Okay. So some parrots fly down. And they start eating the birdseed.
Greetings, friends. Thank you for appreciating my offerings.
This one can talk!
Yes, this one can. Is there... Do you know of a seer? You may have heard the word Oralunga connected to her.
I don't know Oralunga, but I know Olung.
Olung. Where is that?
It's a river.
Olung River, huh? How far from here?
It's not far, and let me put you back on this map and find the Olung River. Here it is. So I'm going to reveal the river Olung. This here is the river Olung. It heads straight into the jungle.
Okay.
Olung, the river. By that, there's a big house, and the bird people live there.
Bird people. What kind of bird people? Did they fly?
Yes, they fly. And the other day, it was very funny. They had some kind of king prisoner. We pooped on him.
That is quite funny. What did this king look like?
He looked very important.
Well, thank you very much for this information. And then I pretty much dump out the rest of the chicken feed that I'd got, and then turn to
Lace.
Tab back in. Jibs. Lace. Okay.
Life. Wow, were you talking with those birds?
Yes, they know of a river that might be of use to us. Also, apparently, a king of some sort is being held captive. Although what a bird refers to as a king may not be quite that level of importance.
Wow. Here, have you ever seen dinosaurs?
Sure, I would. If they are any species that I have not already observed, I would certainly take the opportunity.
Your boss said they're going to be racing here. He gave us a little bit more information about a place called Kir Sabal that we can go to. But yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Perhaps I'll see you at the races.
As the rest of you are exiting Jobal's house, a heavily armored and armed group of paladins approach you, and one of them is holding out a paper in front of his face, and he stops all of you. He says, "Halt!" And he looks at his paper, and he looks at all of you, and he says, "Do any of you know the location of Artist Cimber?"
Who?
He seems unconvinced by you not knowing this person. And he says, "Well, if you see him anywhere, report it. Not reporting it will be a crime."
What's in our December?
Artist Cimber is wanted for questioning by the Order of the Gauntlet.
Amity is going to step forward and go, "Oh, see, we just go here. What does this bloke look like? Because, I mean, I've been here all of fucking one day."
He shows you an artist depiction of this face. It's a really it's a really shitty drawing, but it's good enough to get his features.
And we're just gonna lean and be like, "Oh, he's a looker. Nice."
He may be traveling with some dragon-born companion. If you see him, it's a crime not to report it.
Right,
And they move on.
I
Hi.
wonder what that was about.
I'm
Paladin
ready
for
for
a
a
no,
crime.
but he said we get a reward. I'm pretty sure.
I'd hope so.
It's also a crime. It's also a crime, apparently.
But
Wonder why they're looking for him.
I don't know.
well,
It's not my business.
if we do happen to see him, I wouldn't mind questioning him myself.
Oh, definitely not.
Do you know Artist Cimber?
Nope, but I'd like to. Especially if he's wanted. Maybe he's a true criminal, or maybe he knows something. People are wanted for several things nowadays.
Yeah, you could be wanted for anything. Yeah, so the Order of the Gauntlet also passes past Pog, and one of them leans down to Pog and puts the face of Artist Cimber, the drawing, next to Pog's face, and then like looks at the drawing and looks at Pog's face, and then looks at the drawing and then looks at Pog again, and he says,
"Can I help you with something?"
"Not our man."
Wait, can Pog
Really
see the rest of the
terrible
group right now?
eyesight.
Yeah, Pog can see the drawing.
All right. Like, can he see us as well?
Oh
Because
yeah, you guys
Amity-
are a little bit down the street.
Yeah. All right. Amity's just gonna lean to the side, kind of just point at the dude and like rub his fingers or like fucking money. Shh.
and then they move on.
Okay.
Weird little creatures.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but a long day of travel means
Little.
food.
Yeah, we can head out tomorrow and begin this looking to map this area that he asked us for. We can watch the dinosaur races today. We should find a place to stay.
Annual experience, the best place to stay is an inn that's nice and warm.
Is there
The
a
whole
place
This whole place is
where
warm though.
is there a place where like all of the dinosaurs before the race are gathered?
Yeah, so it is safely outside of the city because even as well trained as these dinosaurs are, you can hear rumors that they often just start to ignore their riders and tear through the crowd and start ripping people to pieces.
That's amazing.
I mean, they always do.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna head over there though.
Okay. Yeah, put yourself in the top left of the town. I'll reveal some dinosaurs with their that are being trained up there.
Yeah, I'll head over there as well. Along with them.
About what time is it?
It's about 4 p.m.
I want to try starting looking around for a small map shop.
Okay. Yeah, so actually what's funny is let me make sure here. Yeah, Joe Ball has a monopoly on maps in the city.
All right, well,
Oh,
that's not good.
I figured.
I will start looking for an inn then.
For a meme?
Inn for an inn,
Oh,
a
yeah.
place to stay the night.
Okay, so both of the inns in the city are right here. They are literally connected to one another by this courtyard in the middle.
Huh, okay.
Where I'm not seeing
Yeah, I
your
didn't see you pinging.
I'm pinging the heck out of it right now. It's right next to you guys.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's popping
I'm
up
not
for
seeing
us,
you
though.
pinging at all.
Let me
me
change my
neither.
color because the color that it gave me might be awful.
Yeah.
You're gray on a city.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little rough. How do I change the color?
Click
You
There
the
it
hit
square.
is.
the square, the color square.
There it is. I
How
saw
about
that one.
this?
That was me. There's green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
See it green.
Do you see the red
Did you
one
ping?
now?
I don't.
Oh, I'm pinging on the wrong layer. No freaking wonder.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Is it like
Now
two
it's just
separate
like,
inns connected?
Yeah, these two are inns, and they are connected with this park in the middle.
courtyard. Yeah.
Oh, it's a park.
Which looks like the cheapest?
One of them is called the Thundering Lizard, and you can hear people screaming and raucous from the outside. And the other one is called Kaya's House of Repose, and it sounds completely silent inside.
House of Repose it is.
House of
Ace is gonna
Repose it
wander
is.
through the House of Repose.
Okay.
What's the first
Alright.
one called?
The Thundering Lizard.
Thundering Lizard. I'm kind of curious about that one.
That sounds more like a pub than an inn.
Yeah,
It's a joy.
they both have bars in them. Although in Kaya's, if you drink too much, you get kicked out. But in the Thundering Lizard, if you drink too little, you get kicked out.
One has
Amy-
like a 2-drink maximum. One has like a 20-drink minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amy's just gonna go into the Thundering Lizard just for shits and giggles, because why the fuck not? He's got a lot on his
Okay.
mind.
Yeah, so
Careful in there, buddy.
yeah, in the Thundering
Oh,
Lizard,
fine.
a bunch of people are knocking back really strong drinks, and you can hear
Also-
everybody. Yep.
I love the juxtaposition of that. Amity is like a really fancy dressed man with like a cavalier hat and a fucking cane and a rapier,
Yeah.
and he's like, hang on, I don't even know if I've sent a picture of him to the group.
And he's the one going to the Raucous Bar. Got it.
Hang on, let me send a picture of him to the group so you guys know what the hell he looks like. I'm getting a redesign of him soon, actually. Let me find his picture. But yes, continue with what you were saying about the inn.
Well, in the Thundering Lizard, you can hear a bunch of people. Like one guy's telling a story. He's like, "I was in me backyard the other day, and I had to take a big poop, so I opened up the outhouse, and I swear to everything. I swear to Paylor's ghost. I saw Artist Cinder in me chamber pot." And everybody goes, and the next guy says, "Yeah, well, I saw Artist Cinder, and he was at the local and then everybody's like, "Shut up."
More people.
The three of you enter the Gentle Repose, and inside, most everyone is being very quiet or whispering. And there's a woman in the corner who's kind of looking everybody over, and she's wearing a long robe and kind of has the hood over her head, and she sees Lais and motions you over.
I'm gonna kind of glance at my companions and then walk over to her.
I walk over as well.
I'll follow.
I noticed you look like a strong woman. You don't see that very often these days.
Thank you for your observation.
Other than Akene Alpha, you're the strongest woman I've ever seen. Maybe you could help me.
Well, I'd love to be of service. Who's Akene Alpha?
Well, she's one of the merchant princes. I guess more of a princess, but don't call her a princess to her face. She'll kick your ass.
Duly noted.
She was a gladiator once. Well, she made a lot of money in the ring. I haven't been to the gladiator battles here in the port in quite a while since my dad went missing.
Your father's missing.
Yes, it would be very important. If you could find him for me, I would pay 2,500 gold pieces for his location.
What's your name?
It's and she kind of pauses for a second, and she says, Zandala.
And what's your father's name?
His name's Artist Cinder.
Oh, I see.
But yes, it's very important to me that nothing happens to him. So if you could find him for me and give me his location so I can make sure he's safe.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Have you heard from him? Do you have any idea where he could be?
No, he could be anywhere. But it's very important that that you go immediately and don't speak to anyone else about him.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do to help you. All right, Zendala?
Thank you.
Would I be hearing this? I did say I was walking
Yes.
over as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are you staying here in this inn?
Yes, I'll be here. I'm overcome with grief, as you can tell.
To
Can
lose a
I?
parent is a really difficult thing. And I'm gonna kind of like put my hand on her shoulder and turn back towards my companions with a look like, oh shit.
I'd like to roll an insight check on like her sincerity.
Yeah, do it.
Am I rolling online or in person? Because I like.
If you have the Beyond 20 add-on, you should just be able to mouse over it on your character sheet, and it should come up with a dice that has a B on it, and you just click that B.
I do not have that. I don't think.
Did you download the Beyond 20 extension?
I did not. Sorry.
Okay, so just roll it and tell me what it is, and then get the Beyond 20
if he rolls it
extension.
in the if he rolls it in the D&D Beyond campaign, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I just hate having that screen up.
Yeah. 16, it looks like.
You believe that she is lying through her teeth.
I'll we'll like walk away a bit before I like go to Lais. Is her
For a
name?
drink.
Lais,
Lais,
yes.
Oh,
Lais.
yeah, drink.
And I'll kind of like whisper like she was lying back there, just for the record.
Did I glance at what the sheet for the those paladins? Did it say if there was a reward for information?
No, it didn't say it on there.
I didn't say nothing. Okay.
Amity, there is a character, a short fella in the corner of the Thundering Lizard, and he is super drunk and standing on top of a table, and there's like 50 people huddled around him listening to this story he's telling. And
All right.
you can hear him yelling, "The big monster! The locals call him the King of Feathers! I ran up to him and I said, 'Halt! You will not eat these eggs, you beast!'"
Okay. Andy is going to let's see. He's gonna pull out his water skin and he's just gonna start downing that shit as fast as he can, and immediately stand up and start drunkenly walking over to them. I'm probably gonna have to do a performance check.
Yeah.
But he's gonna start drunkenly walking over. He's got his cane. He's just fucking like flopping around as he's walking. Let me get a sip of my drink so I can. Just gonna start drunkenly walking over.
Okay. So
Blending with the crouch.
yeah, he keeps telling his story. And the King of Feathers was so scared, He ran away because he didn't want to test my might.
All right.
Anyway,
In his
I'll be selling
Amity,
signed copies of my book. Anybody, come on up. They're 50 gold each for a hardcover.
Amity is going to take his cane, just point at it and be like, "It's a fucking ripoff, mate. It's fucking bullshit. I know it."
One of the patrons puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "Do you know who that is? I wouldn't raise your voice around him."
Everyone's raising their voice. It's fucking normal here, right?
Yeah, but not to him though. He's a celebrity.
Well, what's this fucking name? I don't know him.
That's Volo himself.
It's who's that?
The legendary explorer Volo, the one that writes all the books. Literally everyone knows Volo.
Like Volo's Guide to
Like
Monsters.
from Volo's
available
Guide
on
to
D&D
Monsters,
Beyond.
yes.
Yeah, there's this picture.
Like Volo's Guide to Monsters on D&D Beyond for half off.
Yes.
Oh, he's kind of short. I didn't think he'd be that short. I'm gonna lie.
Well, yeah, he's a little height challenged, but his stories are great.
Yeah. Is he a dwarf or is he just small?
That's an insensitive question.
Mate, I've been drinking for like the past minute. I don't think you're gonna get any nice questions from me.
The guy who was talking to you pulls out his gold and he says, "I want one!" And he runs over and he buys one of his books.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
Most of the crowd is gone at this point, and there's only 2 books left, Amity. What do you think?
All right. Amy's gonna walk up to him again in his drunken stupor, or quote unquote drunken stupor. And he's be like, "I'd like to buy one, but I don't quite have the cash for that. Could you possibly cut me a deal? As a big fan of your work."
Well, for a fan, how much do you have?
How much do I have? Hang on. I didn't add the gold to my pouch, so I really would have like 102, but I'm just gonna say I got 40.
I'd do 49 for a big fan.
49. 45?
I'd do 48 for a super fan.
What about a fan who's gonna get you a feather from the bird beast that you were just talking about?
You're gonna get me a feather from the King of Feathers?
I don't see what I couldn't. I mean, I'm fucking Amity. He's gonna wave his fucking cane around like a fucking idiot.
Very funny, very funny. I'm one of the few people who's ever even seen the King of Feathers. How about this? 48 gold.
I got a friend though. He talks to birds, and they told me about the king.
All right, make a persuasion check or
a
deception check.
Deception.
Yeah, deception, please.
15. Did it pop up in Roll20?
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, cool.
45 gold, and you get me a feather from the King of Feathers. I'd love to see that.
Deal.
All right, so he opens up the book and he signs it and hands it over.
All right, and Amy's gonna take out his what is it? He's gonna reach into his coin purse. And he's just gonna pull out the golden, hand it back right over.
Yeah, so
I
you
need to
just
actually-
purchased Volo's Guide to Monsters, and from this point on,
Sweet.
you can add it to your character sheet. And if you see a monster, there's a chance there will be an entry in the book, and there's a chance it'll be accurate.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
A chance.
Yep.
a chance. Well, it better not have just swindled me, as I swear to God.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, there is a chance.
Saying there's a chance. All right, so I need to add that currency. I need to add the 50 currency, then take away the 45 currency.
Yeah, I heard
Add
you could
5.
just. I heard you could just add 5, but I'm not.
That too.
I'm not a big math guy.
Do reverse math.
I'm not a big math guy. Hey, I was taking the extra steps. All right, I'm showing my work.
All right.
All right, so Volo's Guide to Everything.
All right. The two guys that are out petting the dinosaurs. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm not petting them. So are there just those 3, or are those like representative of like larger herds?
They are representative of. There are 8 dinosaurs here, with 8 dinosaur trainers and 8 dinosaur riders, and they seem to be getting ready for the race.
Do we know the names of the dinosaurs, and how close am I to the dinosaurs?
Actually, I do know the names of the dinosaurs, but until you get a betting slip, you will not know their names.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get my speak with animals ready, and I'm gonna try and call all the dinosaurs over.
Okay. One of the dinosaurs seems to be interested in talking to you. He seems to be the kind of roughest, least trained of the ones. And he kind of runs over and he seems happy to talk.
Hi.
Hey!
What's your name?
My name's Grung Stomper.
Rum Stomper. Well, are you feeling what kind of dinosaur is he? Which one is it?
It is this guy right here. The Allosaurus.
Oh, nice, the Allosaurus. Okay. Yep. Well, hey, you know you're about to be in a race, right?
Really? Like a run fast?
Yeah, I'll run fast.
Cool.
And it would be, I think it'd be really cool if you won. If you did, I will get you your own entire cow to eat.
Wait, you're telling me that we were doing a run fast the whole time, so when I stopped running fast and I just started eating the crowd, that was wrong?
Right. If you run all the way to the end, I will get you a whole, and you do it faster than any of the other ones, I will get you your own cow.
A whole cow?
That's a lot more than any. Right, and those are so much more delicious than those stringy humans.
I do like the sound of a cow. You know what?
Well, tell you what. You know, go ahead.
You know what? You're the same color as me, so I trust you.
As well, you should. And you know what? I'm gonna help you out a little bit too. And then I'm gonna cast Longstrider on him.
Okay. All right.
And
God.
then I'm gonna go put all my money on Crumb Stomper, the red allosaur.
Grung Stomper.
Oh, quick question: is Volo's
Grung
Guide to Monsters like an
Stomper.
act? is Vol's Guide to Monsters like an actual item I can equip or no?
I don't believe it's an actual item, but just
Okay.
like have it in the back of your
Okay,
mind and
because I
put
was
it.
looking.
You can
'cause I
make
was
it a
looking through the add
custom.
items, and I was like, it's not here.
Yeah, make it a custom item that you have.
Yeah, just put a book and change the name to Volo's Guide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to touch the dinosaur to cast Longstrider.
Yeah.
Do I know
Jesus
the
Christ.
I'm not that worried about it.
Do I know his name's Grunkstopper now since I was listening to that, or do I not understand that?
You don't understand dinosaur.
You don't understand dinosaur.
Can I cast Animal Friendship on the dinosaur so in case it gets hungry during the race, it doesn't eat me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
My dinosaur army.
I'm excited.
All right. You have animal friendship. He's a friend, and he also has Longstrider. And he says, "I have to go back to my trainer now. They're gonna get angry."
Okay, and
All right.
before the race happens, I'm gonna put 50 gold on a Grunk Stomper.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm putting all my money on him.
All right. Yeah. So the bet slips will come out soon, so you'll all be able to place your bets.
Should we tell the others that we did this? I'm worried that might interfere with the odds.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't tell them because we'll win more if we don't.
Good. That's smart baseball.
Very
Actually, no. That Pog wouldn't. He would tell everybody else that he saw in his group anyway about it. He's lawful.
All right. The rest of you who are at the Gentle Repose, you hear a bit of some kind of yelling match or something going on outside. A bit of a kerfuffle.
Would I be in my room already, or are we still outside? On the bar area.
You're still in the bar area, I would assume.
I'll
Then I
door.
go outside and snoop.
There's a man pushing a woman in a cart, and the woman looks super dead. And he says, I'm going to Jessamine's house. I've got to see Nanny Poo Poo."
Corpse in his cart?
Yep, he is wheeling around a corpse.
Does the lady in the cart look like she has a nanny poo poo face?
No, she does not look like a Nanny Poo Poo.
All right.
He wheels the cart all the way over here to this house, and he starts screaming outside the house, "Jessamine! Jessamine, come out here immediately! I know you had this woman killed!"
I have followed. I want to see what's going on. I'm a nosy bitch.
All right.
I'll stay put and like prepare to make like room reservations for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start talking to the innkeeper, inquiring about a room.
Okay. So Jessamine comes out. Let me find her picture. Here she is. She talks to the man and says, "Yes, I had her killed. What's the problem?" He says, "She was my wife!"
It's gonna be rough.
Jessamine says, "You know the rules. If she can be brought back to life, she can live. But right now, that's not a thing anymore." And he says, "Nanny Poo Poo can do it. I heard Nanny Poo Poo can still bring people back to life, even through the curse."
Lais is listening intently.
Jessamine says, "If you want to go all the way, wheel that corpse all the way to Imbala and see that Nanny Poo Poo and get her resurrected, that's your business, but don't be mad at me." And he starts wheeling his cart off. He says, "I'm headed to Mbala."
I'm gonna step up and be like, "I'm sorry, I overheard you said someone can still resurrect?"
Who are you talking to, Jessamine or the man?
Jessamine.
Yes, there's a rumor going around that this Nanny Poo Poo is out there in Imbala, and she can still bring people back to life. I don't know if there's any truth to it.
What person is this Nanny Poo Poo?
Some kind of witch doctor.
Where's Mbala?
I will show you on the map. It is one of the places that is not too far into the jungle, so it's on most maps. It's right here. Cool.
Might I ask why you had her killed?
It is my job around here to make sure that all assassinations are legally sanctioned and all of the correct paperwork is written out. The paperwork was right. I'm afraid she had to be assassinated. It's just how it happens.
She had to be just because the paperwork was correct?
Well, yes, if you pay enough money and all the paperwork is in order, even the town guard can't save you from my assassins. It's the law.
I see. Good day. And I'm leaving.
All right.
So I'm gonna stay off your bad side.
I'm gonna come back and tell them about this crazy ass Jessamine chick and about Nanny Poo Poo.
Wonderful name.
Yes, Nanny Poo Poo. It's an excellent name. Here, I'll spell it for you.
Is that in the module or did you make that?
It is in the module.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I did a capitalization. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
that.
man.
Yep, I did not make that up.
Oh jeez.
All right, so you all have procured rooms in the Gentle Repose. The dinosaur race is going to be starting soon, and they are handing out bet slips.
Quick question: how much for the rooms?
Not enough to matter, like a silver for
All
each room.
Oh, okay.
For a room with a window, preferably one that faces the moon.
You might have to pay 2 silver for that.
I'll give her 2 silver for that. Give them 2 silver for that.
Okay, I am about to say the names that are on your bet slips. All of you have received a bet slip. The first one is named Big Honker. The next one is called Oobtow's Favorite. The next one is called Banana Candy. The next one is Bone Cruncher. Then there's Grung Stomper. Then there's Scarback. Then there's Nasty Boy. Then there's Jungle Princess. And finally, Mountain Thunder.
No billion?
No Billiam.
Bad.
Would any of you like to place bets?
I would like to play
Yeah, it's 75 gold on Grunk Stomper.
All right.
Yeah, I'll put 50 gold in Grunk Stomper.
Okay, who was that?
And I
50
tell
gold?
everyone there about what we had done.
Ragnar's the 50 gold.
Okay, anybody
Only
else?
Laissa's only gonna put 10 gold on Grung Stomper, and she's gonna put 2 gold on Banana because she likes the name.
Okay, Banana Candy.
I'll put like 10 gold on Grungstopper.
Okay. Anybody else?
I think I'm still in the bar though.
Yeah, he would have. I think Pog ran around and found you all and told you what he did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have 4 people put bets. I don't have a bet from Val.
I think I'll. Me as Val. I think I'll pass on the betting.
Okay.
Promised my mom I wouldn't spend all my money.
Yep. And I don't have a bet from Walvalor.
I'm not betting. I'm staying on my room.
Okay. The race begins. I will have the guy Grung Stomper running around and let me find Banana Candy. Let me put Banana Candy on there because it's the only one.
Banana candy.
There's Banana Candy. And they're off. They're neck and neck at first. But then Grung Stomper rockets ahead. They're smashing around. Then finally, as they get halfway through, old Scarback starts goring people in the crowd. Just absolutely destroying houses and shit. And everybody thinks it's just the funniest thing they've ever seen in their entire lives. Except for the people being gored.
Right, of course.
Grung Stomper is ridiculously far ahead. Oh, Val, get out of the way. You're about to be smashed. Banana Candy's coming straight for you. Val,
Like she's cheering and excited, but she's gonna run over and try to see if she can save some people from all that wreckage.
Okay. I assume Val, you get out of the way. He's muted, so I'm gonna assume that's a yes for his own. Okay. All right. Banana Candy almost smashes you, but he gets by, and he's coming up on Grung Stomper. But out of nowhere, Nasty Boy comes up from behind and smashes Banana Candy out of the way, and they spiral out of control and fly down into the streets and puff up so much dust, and they're fighting. Pow, 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 pow. They start fighting, and Grung Stomper, he's way ahead. He pulls so far ahead. Not only does he pull so far ahead, but he flies through the goal. And as soon as he gets there, he just starts absolutely tearing apart the crowd. He has won.
Well, time to give him that cow.
I'm over here cheering for Banana Candy. Beat him! Come on, Banana Candy!
Banana
Upon the conclusion of the race and realizing that Grunk Stomper has won, I cast my minor illusion, and "We Are the Champions" or the Cholt version of that song starts playing in the background.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
All right, Banana Candy lost the duel, by the way, but at the same time, it
Aw.
was like one of those things where like maybe he lost, but really like the handlers got them apart. So like he looked like he had the he didn't have the upper hand, but at the same time, anything could have happened if they weren't pulled apart.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over here to where he started smashing stuff and just try to start helping people out.
Okay, you're like helping people out of the wreckage.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Pog.
75 gold.
They give you let me see.
Actually, I guess what were the odds? Yeah.
The odds on him weren't amazing. You get 82.5 gold back.
Nice. And then I'm going to spend 10 of it to buy a cow to take over to him after he calms down.
All right. Ragnar, you get 55 gold back. Lais, you get 11 gold back. Amity, you get 11 gold back.
Sweet.
All right. The dinosaur race has concluded. Everybody is going back home.
Oh.
And yeah, that's about it. Does anybody want to? So it's pretty damn late at night. Pog, where are you going for the night?
Oh, I'm gonna get the cow on the way home, and I'll take it to him for breakfast.
Okay.
And by the way home, I'm probably just gonna find an alleyway, dig a hole with mold earth, use create water to fill it with water, and then sleep in there with the cow tied up.
Okay, so you're just making yourself a little puddle.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Everybody else is staying at an inn, I assume. And
doing her prayers, so
yeah. Does anybody want to look for rumors or anything like that? I have like full disclosure, I have a list of rumors that is like 4 miles long.
What about the gladiator battles?
Yeah, and there's a gladiatorial arena here, and it is right here in the town. You can definitely fight gladiator battles in this town if you want to.
Nice.
I'll stay up in the inn, kind of just at the bar, and like talking to people, trying to get my rumors that way.
Okay. Val, you hear a rumor that a man in the town named Grandfather Zatimbe is the priest of the Savras Temple in the city, and that he can cast spells to locate people.
Mm.
And like, is this something like I can take with a grain of salt, or is it something that like I'll like believe, or
Any of these rumors can be taken with a grain of salt.
with that I'll just keep on drinking. like quietly, of course, not like.
Yes, yes. Non-raucously. I understand.
And
Okay.
Amni will probably
Yeah.
also be going around trying to find rumors.
Okay. You hear a rumor that there is a place called Oralunga that is somewhere east of Mbala, and there's a wise guardian that lives there that knows everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll go to the.
Umbala?
Sorry, Lais, what did you say?
Sorry, I just said you said east of Umbala.
Yes, Oralunga is east
Okay.
of Mbala, and there's a wise guardian there.
And then,
Yeah, Ragnar.
yeah, I'll be going to the other tavern that has like the drink minimum, and look for my rumors there.
Okay, you hear a rumor that there's a god here named Ubtao that loved mazes when he was just a regular man, and that anyone who traces a path through a maze and completes it will gain this god's favor.
Can you spell the name?
Yeah. All right. Anybody else looking for rumors, or are we good to go to sleep?
I want to see if I can find out anything about the bird people down near that river. Like, what are they?
Yeah. So you just gonna ask like a barkeep?
Yeah, just the patrons or the barkeep. If they've heard about these bird people down the long river.
You talking about the what kind of bird people?
I don't know. I just wanted to know what you might know about them.
Well, I know there's nice bird people and there's evil bird people. Which ones are you talking about?
Both? Can you tell me about both of them?
Well, the the nice bird people, they they'll bring in humans and anybody else and give them a nice place to stay. Well, that's the rumors anyway. But the bad people, they're called the terror people. You don't want to mess with them.
Mean or
They're very mean.
are they in the same area as the good bird people?
It's hard to say. They fly around, so they could live anywhere, for all I know.
Yeah. Do you know a shop around here where I could buy simple items?
What kind of items?
Healing kits and ink.
Yeah. So, just for like regular adventuring gear. So every shop in this town is controlled by one of the merchant princes. So you will have to figure out what the merchant princes sell. So Joe Ball obviously sells maps and guides. You already learned that.
Kills people.
Jessamine kills people and probably sells some stuff that has to do with killing people. But you hear a rumor that that someone named Quayoth sells wine, tea, perfume, insect repellent, and like all sorts of just random adventuring gear.
Is it early enough that maybe one of his places is still open?
You would have to go to their house, and probably not. It's pretty
Okay.
late at this point.
I'll wait for that.
All right, if that's it, then we'll say you settle in for a long rest. Long rest achieved. It is morning.
Well, I guess first things first, I'll go lead this cow to its grisly doom.
Okay. And you are able to find Grung Stomper, and he eats the cow in one bite, and then he goes to take a second bite, and he says, well, he doesn't say anything because you're not ritually speaking with animals anymore.
Yeah,
but-
I would have had it up.
Oh, okay. He says, there's no more. Oh, well.
Good job yesterday. Thanks for holding off on eating people until you got to the end.
Yeah, I saw the people waiting at the end, and I just couldn't help it.
You're a good guy, Grug Stomper.
Thank you. And he
And
stomps off.
I'd wave and head back to meet up with the other people at the inn.
All right. Okie dokie. So you've all met up at the inn. So what do you say to each other?
I'm gonna.
I want to do some shopping before we depart.
Oh, I found out.
You're
Quayo.
like,
Quayo.
You lagged a little bit. But yeah, Quayoth or whatever, however I said it, you were able to find their house. Here she is. Here's what she looks like. She has two beautiful slash handsome Chultons that go with her everywhere she goes, and they are very clearly her consorts. And she will sell just basic mundane adventuring gear as well as like really nice wines and perfumes and things like that.
where can we locate her? We'll locate her.
She is right here. This is her home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to her place and try to buy some stuff.
All right. What kind of stuff you want to buy?
For now, I'm just looking for a healer's kit, and um, if you have any black ink.
A healer's kit is going to be 5 gold pieces, and ink is going to be 10 gold pieces. And that's for a 1 ounce bottle.
Would it be possible to get all of it together for 20 gold pieces?
I think so. The healer's kit was 5, and the
Yeah.
ink was 10, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'm asking Quail.
so you want to pay more than 15?
Oh yeah, that's the.
No, I'm getting
that's-
2. I want to get 2 things of
Oh, okay.
ink and
Oh,
1
okay.
healer's kit.
So 25. Okay, she will only go down to 23 gold pieces. You get the feeling that they don't barter much in this town because she is the person who is the ink seller.
Okay, thank you, and I will pay that.
All right.
I will buy 10 sheets of parchment and a few ink pens that we kind of will need if we are going to use ink.
Yeah, so don't worry about the ink pens. They're like 2 copper or something.
Yeah.
The parchment, however,
10 sheets.
10 sheets is a gold.
All right, I'll buy 10 sheets of parchment.
All right, and you should all get a feeling at this point that all 7 of the merchant princes sell something different, and you can either try and figure out what that is or just do it some other time. But they all sell different kind of shit.
I guess I'd get some studded leather from the one that sells the weapons and whatnot or whatever.
You hear a rumor that someone named Xanthi sells jewelry and armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over.
I would head to and do that then.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Xanthi as well.
Okay. Xanthi lives right here. She sells jewelry and armor.
Ooh.
All right.
And she
I ask what she would charge for a suit of studded leather armor that would fit me.
she will for studded leather that would fit a grung, it would be 37 gold.
If I trade back the leather armor I'm currently wearing, could we reduce that to 30?
Let's see what regular leather armor goes for normally.
Regular leather would be 10, so.
Yeah, she'll take that deal.
Oh, thank you very much. And I'd change.
I look around at the various armors and like stuff around the store. What is the only armor she sells? Studded leather armor, or does she have other armor as well at higher or lower prices?
She sells these armors right here. I'll send you a picture. Those are what she offers. However, it should be noted that all of the heavy armor she sells is stupidly overpriced. You get the feeling that nobody around here opts to wear heavy armor because it's so hot and humid here. That she does have a few pairs, but they're like really expensive.
I inquire about the price of the chain shirt.
She will sell you a chain shirt for 50 gold.
Can I use my charisma to try and haggle down to like 40?
Yeah, you could try. She only wants to go down to 47 though. But if you get a really good roll, then we could talk.
Get that nat 20.
Do you want me to roll within roll 20 or the D&D Beyond thing?
D&D Beyond will go into roll 20 if you have the Beyond 20 extension. You might have to refresh D&D Beyond.
Okay, it's an 11. I don't think that's not good enough. I don't think
No,
it's an 11.
definitely not.
If she's still doing her offer of 47, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
47 is the lowest she'll go.
So yeah, I'll buy the chain shirt for 47 gold.
Right.
What would you sell a shield for? One made out of wood or bone?
She will sell a shield made out of wood for 9 gold pieces.
Okay, I will pick that up as well.
I don't think Amity needs any armor right now, though. I'm not sure what he'd want.
Yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff. Oh, also, right here, do you see this little house right here?
Yes.
He seems to be selling something as well, but you aren't 100% sure what it is.
Well, I am just for the giggles. I'm gonna go over there.
I'll
Want to
check.
Does
check
she sell weapons too, or just armor?
Just armor. Someone else does weapons.
Just for the
Okay.
giggles, I'm gonna go over to that store.
Yeah.
Where's the armor house?
The armor house, you said?
The armorer's house. The armor smith.
Right here. The one that they're all kind of crowding around right now. Okay, let me find what he's selling. I vaguely remember what it is. Okay, all right. So it is a dark-skinned, as everyone is around here, man who is quite old and looks quite jovial, and he's sitting on the ground with his legs crossed, and he is chewing on something, and he has a bunch of big dried leaves behind him and a bunch of like random fruits and things. This guy sells
Gonna-
all sorts of things that
Medicinals.
yes, lots of medicinals.
I just look at him and courageously lick myself and seem to zone out.
I'm not licking you.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
It's like I'm not licking you. I'd rather get what he's selling.
But yeah, he has a menu here.
Oh, he does.
Here's
I'm gonna look at
his
this
menu.
thoroughly.
You have no idea what any of this is.
Also, while that's going on,
Whoop.
can I ask where if any of the merchants sell books?
Yes, one of the merchants sells books and spell scrolls and that kind of stuff. His name is Wakanga Otamu.
Jeez.
Not to be confused with Wakanda Undomu.
Yes. And he lives right here.
Dancing monkey fruit. Mango leaves, 1 ounce. Oh, by the ounce. Must be good.
Can you ping my
What?
token? I don't see it anymore.
You are right. Wait, where the heck are you? Your token blends in a little bit, I think. Yeah, I super don't see your token either. Maybe somebody's standing on top of you? No. No. Whatever, I'll just put
No.
you a new token down. We'll find it later.
Are we looking for Pogs?
No. Looking for
Whose token were we looking for?
Ragnar. There you go. I put you a new token.
And can you ping the scroll and bookstore again?
Right here. It's marked now.
Nice.
Yeah, what kind of stuff are you looking for at Wakanga's place?
Are there any books about like the history or geography of Cholt?
Not particularly useful ones. There are like really old books that might tell you details about, like, if you find an old ruin or something, it might give you some details.
Are there any books about mazes?
There's books about Obtao that will tell you about his favorite kinds of mazes.
Yeah, I'll ask how much the book about Ubtao is.
10 gold.
I'll do 8 gold.
He will do 9.
I'll do 9 gold.
Looking around, is there any like scrolls or anything that like stick out? Being someone that's like interested in magic.
Sorry, say again. I was typing something.
Being someone that's interested in magic, are there any like scrolls that like pop out to me, like just looking around, perusing?
Yeah, he has a few different types of spell scrolls, and he'll take orders as well. The one he has right now is he has a spell scroll of Fireball.
How much?
Well, let's see. What level spell is Fireball? Third.
Third.
Is 1,200 gold pieces.
Third, yeah.
Ooh.
I'll is there anything cheaper?
Yeah, he will make you, so he can make you a first or second level spell scroll. Of any first level spell for 100 gold, any second level spell for 500 gold. And he also sells potions.
What kind of potions?
Potion of healing. He can also have other types of potions made, but it'll take time.
And are these like standard potions of healing or like lesser, or so on?
Just regular potion of healing. But he can make better potions of healing for more money and time.
And how much are these potions costing?
80 gold for a potion of healing.
Well, hopefully one of us won't need that.
Is that book I bought an item name, or am I just gonna put that in my notes as something else?
Just you can like add, so like in equipment you can add book and then just
add a
it.
book and then rename it.
Okie dokie. Who wanted to talk about weapons?
Nah, I changed my mind.
Okay. Cool. Anything else? Oh, while you're at Wakanga's house, he has a quest to offer you, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so who was at Wakanga's house buying those scrolls and stuff and book?
It was Val and
And Ragnar, I think, maybe? Okay, he says, I am looking for someone to procure an item for me.
what kind of item?
He shows you a map, and let me find it on my map here. Let me see if I can remember where it's at. Here it is. He shows you this place on the map, and he says, at this place, there is a construct called Vorn. It was once a bodyguard. Bring it to me. It has some sort of amulet of control. Bring me the guardian and the amulet, and I will reward you with great reward.
How great a reward are we talking?
Well, I could give you a spell book of a famous wizard.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Lais, your mic is open. There we go. Anybody else have any business they want to do in town?
Well, I'm in front of the one. I'm in front of the dude who's selling the weird shit.
Yeah. What kind of stuff are you interested in?
I don't know. The Cinder Berries seem pretty convincing.
Okay. He pulls out a fistful of Cinder Berries, and they're like dark brown, and they almost look like a nut, but you can tell it's a berry.
Okay.
He says, these make you strong against poison and disease.
Ah. How much?
It will be 5 gold for 10.
I'll go for 10. It's not bad. What other of your products would you recommend personally?
Well, if you were going into the jungle, I would bring. And he pulls up a big acorn, and he says, I would bring the Wuka nut.
What's the Wuka nut do?
He shakes it and it lights up like a lantern.
What the fuck?
And then he shakes it again and it goes out.
Okay. How much for that and some of the Cinder Berries?
Din Cinder Berry, 1 Wuka nut, 6 gold.
I'll take it.
All right.
As I purchase it and he hands me the items and I hand him the gold, I'm just gonna be like, the Wuka nut's not gonna like explode on me or something, is it?
No, it not explode, but don't crack it. The magic is gone if you crack it.
Okay, don't crack it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Or you could always bring my favorite. You could buy the manga leaf, and he pulls up.
What's the manga?
He pulls
leaf?
up a little tear off of a dried manga leaf, and he takes a bite off of it and starts chewing it, and he like spits out a bright red liquid onto the ground, and he hands you some manga leaf.
What's that do?
He says, "Oh, it's very nice."
Okay. More fucking well.
So you start to chew the manga leaf, and all of your teeth turn basically bright red from just your spit is like blood red, and you start to feel kind of tired.
It's
It's
fucking delightful.
You feel like a pretty good amount of manga leaf could knock out anybody or anything.
Well, I think I'll take. How much is an ounce of that? Whatever.
An ounce of manga leaf is 2 gold.
I'll take 4 ounces.
Okay.
See, so I have a 6 gold plus 8.
Yeah, you gotta have some dried manga leaf with you on your travels.
Gotta have some dried manga leaf, bro. You know.
Yep.
Since
All right, cool. I'm down
since
to 44 gold.
Yeah, I told you.
I used to live in the jungle, could I make a nature check and see what any of these do if I recognize without asking the old man?
Yeah, just make a nature check and I'll see if you can recognize any of them.
Does a 5 work?
That's
Nature.
terrible.
There's a lot of green stuff, some brown stuff.
It's like when your dwarf ate dirt.
Amazing. The only one that you are able to recognize is the Zabu mushroom, and you know that it is incredibly deadly, and you definitely want to avoid it.
All right.
No,
Noted.
you pick it up, brew it, and coat it on your blade.
Ooh.
Smart.
More. Is it deadly to the touch or to consumption?
Your nature check wasn't that good, buddy.
All right.
Both of them.
Well, I tried. Okay.
I mean, you can always
Okay.
try.
Just get some gloves and pick it up that way. It's fine.
Yep.
Can Lais go over to the Gladiatorial Arena
Yeah.
and find out how that works?
Yep. So there are two gladiators fighting in here. And there's a crowd. It is the last fight of the morning. And they'll be back during the afternoon. But yeah, they are fighting, and basically the rules are if the crowd starts to get bored with the fight, they release a bunch of velociraptors that tear both of the gladiators
Oh
apart.
Jesus!
Oh.
Amazing.
Honestly, like Amity's not good at fighting, but that'd be funny as shit to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Maya, fucking dare ya!
Fucking dare you cheeky cat.
Oh,
All right.
fucking dare you, you cheeky bugger! You
All right,
fucking pathetic minge! Come on!
Yeah. Be right back. Give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can anyone volunteer to be in the Gladiatorial Arena?
I don't have a lot of.
I volunteer to kick any one of your asses.
I'm really squishy. I can't, but I can charm the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I don't
I
have a
probably
lot
won't
of
kick
that.
anyone's ass, but the crowd will love me.
That's strength.
I ain't gonna kick
is not
anyone's ass, but
with me. So
my words cause pain.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do a persuasion check on a dinosaur. Well, at least without.
I'm talking about with the gladiators. If they can understand me, my words literally are violence.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an druid. If anybody wants to fight me at this level, go ahead. Come on.
I'd love to hear.
It's a fair fight.
Gladiators.
Fucking dare you.
Anything.
Oh, fucking dare you, you cheeky bugger!
All right.
Oh,
All
we
right.
just mock her until we die.
What's next?
She is gonna ask how do you go about entering, or maybe placing bets, or
If you want to enter, you gotta get a gladiatorial pass.
how do we get one of those?
Oops.
Well, Akene Alpha sells them.
Can they offer? Oh, that's right.
Where can we find him? And what does he sell them for?
What does she sell them for? Yeah.
Well, she doesn't really sell them. She just takes a cut of your winnings.
Oh, okay.
While you guys are talking, Amity is gonna start making his way over because I'm curious about this now.
Yeah, and Akene
This does
Alpha's
seem like-
house is literally right here, next to the arena.
He's gonna start making his way over.
Okay. All right. So Lais is gonna go and see if she can knock on a Kenny Alpha's door and get some information on getting a pass and how to place bets and stuff.
Do you spot me on your way and you're like, yo, hey, come on.
So yay!
Yo.
There's Akene Alpha. As she lets you into her house, you can see that she has like gladiatorial armor and stuff hanging around. She also sells yikalwas, which are basically like spears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And,
it's like a short spear.
She has a few magic items for sale too.
Ooh.
Really?
I'm definitely
Yeah.
gonna approach her along with Lais?
Lais.
Lais. Okay. Lais. Okay.
Yeah, she sells +1 shields, +1 ammunition, and +1 daggers, and +1 yikalwas.
Ooh. I'm gonna like one of those daggers.
ammunition, as in like
Boom, boom.
Arrows.
Like arrows, yeah.
What is she selling +1 daggers for?
The +1 dagger and the +1 Yikawa are both 500 gold.
Oh. I ain't got that.
The +1 shield's only 450 though.
Only 450, guys.
It's only 450.
Okay. What kind of winnings could we get from fighting?
Well, you'll have to start in a lower bracket, maybe 40 gold a match after my cut.
Is that for each of us? Would we be fighting individually or as team?
It's one-on-one combat.
Oh.
What do we have to do to get a pass?
I would like to volunteer for this.
You just, all you have to do to get a pass is talk to me and agree to my terms. You don't pay me, bad things happen.
I can do that. What are your terms?
Acceptable.
Her rates are every time you win a match, you have to give her 10 gold.
10 gold? Like, regardless of how much your
Regardless
winnings are?
of how much your winnings are, you have to give her 10 gold every time you win a match.
Is there a minimum bet amount whenever they're, say, betting on a match?
No, just talk to the bookies.
And quick question about the combat. Is it typically fought to the death? Is magic allowed? Just one-on-one melee? What is it exactly?
Well, the only rule in the arena is if you don't please the crowd, you die.
Okay, so I can pull some shenanigans.
As long as the crowd likes it.
Okay.
I
You-
heard you used to be quite the crowd pleaser. They said that you used to fight in these battles as well.
I was 61-0.
Damn.
Very nice.
Coming down the stairs
good.
behind her is a young lad who you can tell was the rider of Grungstomper.
Hey, good race
Hey,
yesterday.
good job yesterday.
He says, "Oh, thank you. Mother, is dinner going to be ready soon?" She says, "Make your own damn dinner."
No. What was your means of fighting?
I'm the best Yikawa fighter there is.
What?
I'd love to see that sometime. I'd like to agree to your terms. I'd like a pass for the arena.
Okay.
Oh, it is well.
Yes. She will write you 3 letters of recommendation.
Okay.
All right.
Now it's time to
Okay.
go find that poisonous mushroom. I don't know where it is though.
And I'd head over to the sign up place for the fights.
Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Same. We're just gonna have little one-on-one scuffles now. Hopefully we don't die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I wanted to ask, how do we schedule? Like, do we say, "Hey, I want to fight," or do you put us on the books and say, "Hey, you're going to fight this day"? How do we do that? How does that work?
Talk to the bookies. They'll get you a fight.
We could bet on ourselves in addition to like the money gained from a fight, right?
Yeah, you are free to bet on yourself.
I'm not gonna bet on myself. I don't plan
Alright.
on winning. I plan on entertaining the crowd.
Bet on the other guy and then make it a show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see that you can't do.
Yeah. Plus,
Oh,
you'll
shit.
probably die anyway. So, gladiatorial battles in a place where resurrection isn't allowed is
Yeah.
that's some pretty high stakes shit.
Yeah. But I am gonna go ahead and turn in the recommendation.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in the pass and ask for
Yeah.
a fight.
Okay. So got it. Yeah, so your fight is scheduled immediately.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
also bet 100 gold on myself. And which one of us is going first?
All right.
I'm gonna laugh if you get your ass whooped.
Oh no.
Good luck with that.
All right. Let me find a
Suitable opponent.
decent opponent. Yep, here we go. Got it. You walk into the arena, Pog. Where's your character token? Let's put you.
Fuck.
Still up by where the dinosaurs were prepping.
There you go. You enter the arena, and it says, the announcer says, "A new challenger to the arena, a little frog guy." And the crowd goes,
Woo, Paul.
"Yeah, cool, a frog guy." And you get, the feeling nobody knows you or anything.
I'm gonna run up and bet 10 gold on Pog.
Fun.
Okay, Pog has 100 gold on himself. Lais has 10 gold on Pog.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I've already spent a lot of money. I can't really bet.
I'll sit back and watch this one. No betting.
Okay. All right. That's 2 bets in, and here comes the opponent. One rule of the arena, and this doesn't matter right now. The rules of the arena is in the back of the arena. There's a wall of weapons. You can pick any weapon there is. They're all non-magical, so any magical weapons you have, you can't bring into the arena with you. But armor's fine.
Good thing I don't have anything magical.
Yeah, exactly. But I figured I would still mention it.
Does that include the casting of spells, or is it only bringing magical items?
Just bringing magical weapons in is against the rules. That's it.
Oh, so we can cast as many spells as we want?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I've got like all debuff spells.
Coming back into the arena after his harrowing win against the Wolf Twins comes the scary Earthman. And coming out from the other side is indeed a scary Earthman.
Woo, Paul, we got this.
Okay.
All right, roll initiative.
Nine.
All right, scary Earthman's up first. He's going to run toward you and smack you with his Morning Star for 23 to hit. 6 piercing damage.
That will hit.
Ow.
Okay.
And a 7 to hit, which is nothing. All right, you're up.
Chuckling, Pog jumps 15 feet straight up, and in the middle of his fall, turns into a giant dire bear, landing on top of him
shit.
and beginning to maul him.
Oh wow.
Roll to
All
hit.
right.
M-A.
Yeah, Pog.
M-A. Oh, no, that didn't work. All right, just gonna do it this way. Alrighty. 16 to hit and 24 to hit.
24 is good.
Nice.
The 16 isn't.
No.
Or wait a minute. I pulled up the wrong sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, you have a
I'm gonna say
dire
that seemed a
wolf.
little high. 12 and 20.
20 is good. It's gonna be 10 points of slashing. My bite must have scratched his helmet or something like that. But the claws rake at him. And yeah, 10 slashing. That's my turn. All right. He's going to return your blows with his Morning Star. 20 to hit, 6 damage. And a natural 1.
Under me.
Oh.
No, so he is
Okay.
unyielding. He cannot be proned or anything like that.
Interesting. All right.
All right,
All right.
Pog.
Going back, resuming the mauling.
$22 is good. 9 no good.
9 is not, I assume. 5 more points of piercing this time.
Okay. All right. That it?
I'm other than I'm going to utilize the fact that I still have my jumping abilities in bear form. I'm going to do a jump flip over him, landing behind him.
Okay.
Gotta keep it interesting here.
Yeah, the crowd liked it a lot. The crowd actually kind of lit up after that one.
Woo! This is so exciting.
He swings around and his first blow is over your head and his second one digs into the dirt and he's looking pissed. It's your turn again. Uh, 21's good. All right, and he is looking bloodied.
I stand up on my rear legs and roar.
All right. He tries to hit you down with his Morning Star, but he whiffs twice again. He's rolled so many natural ones, it's unfucking believable. All right, Pog, you're up.
Lygus is cheering so hard for Pog.
That's what you get for critting us twice in a row yesterday, you dick.
Yeah, dude, he's just this guy's natural one after natural one right now.
Jesus.
13 and 18.
18's good.
7 more points of slashing as I turn around and extend my bare arms out, like with the "Are you not entertained?"
Nice. The crowd is loving
Oh,
it.
Lord.
They're loving it.
Just a reminder, this is a 3-foot frog person.
Oh no, it's a bear now.
No,
Right now he's a
like
fire bear. Yeah,
full
he's huge.
bear.
Yeah, he's massive.
Deep down, he's that 3-foot.
Yeah, true. The Earthman takes a big two-handed swing and just absolutely whiffs again. And then, is your AC 12 now?
It's 11.
Okay, good. The other ones were all fucking 7s, but this one's a 12, and he hits you for 4 piercing damage, minimum damage.
Hoorah!
And it's Pug's turn again.
You know, it seems weird coming out of the bare throat, but there is clearly like a laugh of contempt. Like I put my paws on my belly and like lean back.
This is so great.
All right, back to me, I assume.
Yep.
I whiff this time. 11 and 16.
Yep, no good. He's going to. Oh, here we go. 19 to hit, 11 piercing.
There we go.
And 14 to hit, 10 piercing.
Okay.
Your turn. He finally did something.
I am once again going to do my jump up, but instead of trying to land on him or behind him, I'm just gonna, come right back down where I am, adding some extra coolness to my bites and claws.
Okay.
Yeah, Pug.
Jesus. 16 and a nat 1, so 16-6.
Ooh.
No good. 18 to hit, 5 piercing.
Okay.
21 to hit, 10 piercing.
Okay. That one does it, and puts me back in the frog form. A little bit extra. As I'm standing there, I'm going to quickly wipe my hand on my dagger and throw it up into his throat.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's fine. 21 to hit.
Good.
Gonna be D4 plus 3, and then hold on, let me check what the poison. He needs to make a con save or take 2d4 extra poison.
He makes a 14.
Okay. He does take 6 from the dagger itself.
Okay.
And as the next action, and then as for my bonus action, I am going to turn into a Deinonychus.
Wow. A Deinonychus is my favorite philosopher.
Lais is roaring right along with you. She's so excited.
Doing the blue noises.
Nice. So is it like something like, I don't know, something like this? Something similar to that.
I would be the feathered variant. I'm playing it straight.
Okay. All right. He is getting pissed off at this point, and he swings again. 10 to hit.
Nope.
18 to hit. 6 piercing.
Okay, that one does.
And you're up. He's seeming a little shaky on his feet at this point.
Oh, right. He can't be knocked prone. Damn. That actually kind of wasted some of this. Oh, well. 3D. Wrong area. Ooh, a crit, a 19, and a 12.
I'm going to guess he's dead.
Probably.
Let's see.
Yeah, 30. It'd be 3d8 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, he falls backwards, and he's like straight as a board as he falls backwards, and boom, and the dust flies up around him. The crowd is saying, "Finish him! Finish him!"
Utilizing my hyper jumping abilities, I run to the other far side of the arena, partially up the wall, then jump all the way off of it, landing on his chest with all my talons and teeth, and just begin ripping him to pieces.
The crowd goes, "Yeah!"
Ice is like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow.
All right.
The ripping the pieces part goes on slightly longer than is entirely comfortable for a lot of people. But then he goes back and, turns back to Pog, grabs his dagger out of the guy's throat, and takes a bow.
All right. Pog, you have, as you go out, the announcer gives you 250 gold.
Woo!
So you minus the 100, and now you're plus 250. And Lais, you've been given 18 gold.
All right.
All right. Somebody else want to fight in the arena?
No. I'm not that awesome. But I am going to run up to Pog while he's still in his, Dionysus form and be like, yeah! And, try to mess with his feathers.
I am going to have to wait until I get to my next level so I can get some extra damage.
Okay.
So at the moment, all I have are spells that only a creature can hear. Only that creature can hear. That's not very cinematic.
No.
Dissonant whispers. I go watch this, crowd.
As you whisper and they can't possibly hear it.
Mine's the opposite.
Yeah, right.
I have the damage, but 2 good hits and I'm dead.
You took a lot more hits than I could even pretend to take. So
I was like, he got hit first.
Yeah, I took a.
However, the passes don't expire from what I know, so we should be good to just wait until we come back at level 13.
I know exactly.
Come back level 13, come on.
Just farm
all that. But I did take 50 points of damage from that.
I know exactly. I'd be dead.
I'd be dead 4 times over.
You owned it there.
It wasn't for your wild shape.
Lace is so excited. Cleaning some of the blood off you and just yeah.
I gotta get that magic initiate.
Yep. Pog, do you cough up the 10 gold up the chain?
The what? Oh yeah, I would.
I'm sorry, what?
All right. You kick the 10 gold up the chain.
Paying my for the fight organizer. Yeah.
All right. It was a good day of arena battles.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Ice is pumped.
Very cool.
Very, very good.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a rumor too that you just heard in the arena.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Uh so Cholt has had tons of kings and queens, but they say that Queen Zalcore was the most beautiful. The only memorial she left behind from her reign is the Palace of Nangalore, which is near the eastern shore of the River Olung.
Mm.
Mm.
Very interesting.
Well, it sounds like we were making our way that way anyway, so.
Do we know who said that?
Just some guy.
Oh, just some.
Joe Bob in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, did you tell us about that grandfather's a Timbe guy?
I
Did you tell
did.
everybody else about it?
Oh, well, I told someone about it.
Yeah. I think it was Val.
Yes.
Did you tell anybody else about it or no?
I'll take this time and repeat that to the group, and I'll also mention the item or the place that we were told about in the books and scroll store, which was marked on the map, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, during this time of sharing, I'll also share about up to the rumor that I learned. Also, whatever I discovered in the book about him.
Yeah, and I'll mention about, I think it was what, Orlong and the Wise Guardian. The Orlong is in east of Bala. There's a Wise Guardian there. And if there's someone who can locate people, his grandfather's a teammate person, maybe they can help us find that Wise Guardian or that artist Cinder guy. Yeah.
I mean, if it was
What
true,
it?
why didn't they?
I wrote it in my notes. Was it? I found out that Orlunga was east of Umbala.
Yeah.
I found out that. I also, and Amy's gonna pull out the book from his backpack and slam it down wherever the hell he is. Just be like, got a signed copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Ooh.
It's like, I'm fucking happy.
A signed copy, like
Yes.
Volo was here.
Yes. I think he was drunk.
Hmm.
So he's traveled like all over to find all these monsters, yeah?
That's what they say.
Well, the resale value on this book is going to be through the roof.
Oh yeah. I did promise him that I'd get him a feather from the Bird King or whatever the fuck he is.
For what?
Oh, the one by the Olong River that the bird
Yeah,
pooped
that
on.
one. Yeah. So yeah. And he didn't believe me when I said I had a frog friend who spoke to birds. Not Dick
I
Crick.
would not put that one past him.
Alrighty. What's next?
feel like I'm just basing Amity off of Kano now.
You've got a freaking laser eye.
Not yet.
You'll have a laser eye one day.
Once I take that magic initiate, I might get Eldritch Blast. So you never know.
He's like, I killed my mother with this knife.
I'll kill my mother with this knife, you cobber.
Yep.
20 years later, it's like, look at me, 40 years old and still a fucking ripper. Oh, I love it. I shouldn't have watched that Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen the new one, but
I enjoyed it just because it was very much like fan
it didn't
service.
take itself seriously. That's the
It
thing.
did it not at all.
that's
It-
for the best.
Yeah, it knew what it was.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So what business do we have to
I mean, should we try and head out to that Orlong area, or
Yeah. Well, I want to find that person who
Data
can find
set.
people and see if they can give us
Well,
like specific.
I want to take a short rest while you're deciding what to do.
Yeah, he needs his
Failures.
transformations back.
His victory rest.
So did I learn anything unique or like interesting from that book about Obtu? Like what mazes he likes and stuff?
No, but if you come up on a maze, it might help you out.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you find yourself at a maze, remind me you have that book and we'll talk. Okay, so Grandfather Zatembe was in the... Where was he at?
I don't remember. I just remember that he was a priest.
He's the priest of Savras. And the Temple of Savras is right here.
Where is?
Where was that? I
I
didn't
gotta
see
zoom out.
anything.
I gotta zoom out.
Oh, I'm on
Yeah.
the wrong freaking layer again. It's right here.
Oh, right in the center.
I'm moving so much invisible shit on the map that...
Right. Where is that one? The one guy who was selling potions.
He was...
I zoom my map out so I can see.
The guy that was selling potions. I forget where his house was. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, book scrolls and potions.
Oh, there's the drug dealer. All right, I'm gonna go over there real
I
quick.
like how he's labeled drug dealer.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the drug dealer. So I'm gonna go to him real quick, and I'm gonna ask him if he has any empty vials.
Yes, so he will sell empty vials. For 1 gold each, 1 ounce vials.
1 gold. All right, I'll buy like 3 of those.
Cool. Pro tip though, if you buy an alchemist kit, it comes with vials.
Ooh, I actually need an alchemist kit. How much is an alchemist kit?
50 gold.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know
I
it
don't
was
have
that
that.
expensive.
Ooh.
I don't have 50 gold. Damn it. Does anyone else have an alchemist kit?
I have
How
an
much
herbalism kit.
Oh, herbalism kit has vials in it too, I think.
You know, Lais doesn't need her stuff. She'll give you the 50 from Jabal.
Oh, that's kind.
As whoever walks into the altar of Savras, you can see a man who's clearly grandfather's Zatembe. It's unmistakable. And there are 3 men that seem to be trying to rough him up or something. They're not actually like punching him, but they're like in his face.
Have we seen them before, or is it just straight strangers?
No, they just look like regular common folk as far as you know.
Unhand the elder.
They turn around and they say, he's the only one that can find artist Cinder. But he refuses.
Then he refuses. What you are doing is wrong. Leave.
They see that there's more of you than them, and they walk off in a huff.
I'll go up to him and just kind of, are you okay? Make sure it's alright.
Do you require healing, Elder One?
No, but that was a tight scrape. Well, it seems everyone wants to find this artist Cinder character. They were undoubtedly agents of some sort. I have my suspicions.
What is going on? Why does everybody want to find him so badly?
Well, I'm not sure, but, when something like this crops up, I don't know. They're being very tight-lipped about it.
Who is they?
Everyone. I suspect that those three that just left were the Zentarum.
Out of character. Ooh boy. In character.
Who dat?
Yeah, Pog would not know who that is.
Yep, well, yeah, you want to ask him any questions?
Yeah, he said in character. Who?
Oh,
In
I
response to
didn't
the
hear it.
Zentarum. Yeah.
Um,
You can tell when I'm saying something in character because I saw it like this.
oh, well, your mic wasn't queued up or something.
DJ, so it's
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He says, well, there's some kind of secret society, power mongers and whatnot, trample on the little folk,
Would I know anything about the Zentarians?
Yes. With your, hold on a second. With your background, maybe. Let me make sure. No, you would not. However, Val would know about the Zentarum. All that Val would know about the Zentarum is that they are bad people.
And at the mention of the Centarum, my face will kind of go, just, like in shock, but not like in shock and kind of like anger, like now I'm paying attention.
First, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Yeah. And I'll just like stare at him.
Well, with everyone coming around and everyone knowing my penchant for finding things, I suppose I've become a bit of a local fable around here. Everyone thinks I can just whoosh up some magic and know exactly where this artist character is.
So you're saying that you cannot?
Well, no. No, I'm not saying that. But, well, every time I look for this artist character, and he whispers, he says, I can't find him.
Oh.
It's like he doesn't exist.
Maybe because Artist Cinder is not his real name or some such thing?
Could be. That could be one possible explanation.
What do you use to locate?
Civilized magic follows such weird rules.
I use my dream magic, of course. I can peer through dreams and see places and things.
Can you be inside a dream inside a dream?
Jesus.
Well, I'm not sure about that. That sounds a little bit ridiculous.
That sounds entirely too complicated.
All right.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Sorry, I had stepped away. Does he know who Artist is? I know he can't find him, but does he know who Artist is? Like, does he know of him, information of him? Specifically, do you know if he really has a daughter or not that's living around here?
I have no idea who this artist Cinder is, and, well, the fact that everyone's suddenly looking for him, he must be an outsider.
Do you know of any like ship schedules or something for things coming in and out? This is a port town after all.
Actually, he puts his finger up. Yes! There was an airship coming from Halru. I think they called it the Star Goddess. Well, it never showed up. It probably crashed somewhere in the jungle.
An airship.
That's rough, buddy.
Can you locate it?
Well, yes, I could try. And he says, just as a thank you for getting rid of those thugs. And he will go and spark up some incense.
What do they smell like?
Terrible.
Immerse me.
It smells terrible. It smells
The
like
distinct smell of weed.
the distinct smell of poo-poo. It smells awful. And after a few moments, he says, yes, the ship is somewhere north of the Valley of Lost Honor. And I will ping the Valley of Lost Honor.
Would he know how far away that is, like, in terms of, like, travel?
Fucking far. Okay. If you look at each hex on this map, each hex is about half a day of travel.
Damn.
Oh, shite.
Not because of distance so much as just density.
The terrain and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. 40
40.
hex. That looks so cool.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help you more. And then his eyes roll back in the back of his head. He says, oh, I see something. A jungle city. Far to the south. Enclosed by cliffs. Crawling with snakes. A black obelisk. Ah! And he passes out. And he falls directly on his face. And knocks a tooth out on the
But I tried to catch him?
floor.
I'm dexterous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Womp womp.
You catch him just before he busts his tooth on the floor, and he is out cold.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Well, to the south.
Jungle city far to the south, enclosed by cliffs, crawling with snakes and black obelisk. Huh. I'm just kind of shaking him, like patting his face and trying to wake him up.
After
Drag him off to like a couch or something. I don't know.
After like 5 or 6 minutes, he wakes up and he says, "Where am I? Who are you?"
Grandfather's a team bear. You okay? You had a vision. You passed out.
Oh, it's drained me, child. I must go to sleep.
Okay. I'm gonna help him get wherever he needs to go.
All right, you bring him to his quaint little bedroom, and he goes to sleep the second his head hits the pillow. All right, what's the plan? We got 9 minutes. Let's set up a game plan.
Let's decide where we're going to be heading next week. Yeah.
Before we do any of that, Amity is going to quickly go up to Laiz and be like, "Yo, you got like 25 gold?"
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you.
And she's gonna hand him over.
Okay, and he's gonna bolt, and he's going back to the guy who sells the potions, and he's just be like, "I'll need fucking alchemy kit. You got one?"
Yep, and he'll sell you an alchemy kit for 50 gold.
Okay, 50 gold. All right, so I just got 25 from Laiz. I'm gonna take off 25. Aight. Now, quick question. How many ounces of that manga leaf does it take to knock someone out?
1 ounce of manga leaf will knock out a regular sized human. It has about a 70% chance based on the check.
Okay, so I'm gonna brew 2 ounces of manga leaf and pour it into a single potion, just to be sure.
They're 1 ounce vials, right? I think.
Oh yeah, I believe so. Okay, so I'll just
brew
do
2 manga leaf potions. Got it.
Okay, so I'll do 2 potions. Okay, so now I got potions that'll just knock someone the fuck out.
Nice.
And I believe, like, I'm using like Witcher 3 logic here. If I were to pour that onto like a weapon and stab someone, it might still knock them out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, let's use this last 7 minutes. Where does everybody want to go? Use your little pointers and stuff. Where?
All right. First, did you get the little
Yes, I did.
stuff I mine?
Yeah, I did.
All right, and I wanted to. Well, before we left them, I wanted to see where I could buy a sprig of mistletoe.
You could find a street vendor selling that.
All right, well, I buy one for 1 gold, I'm guessing.
Oh, you know what? Actually, just kidding. What's her name will sell those. Let's see. Jessamine, the assassin lady, she sells plants, herbs, and poisons.
Would she sell mistletoe?
Yep.
Well, now I buy a sprig.
Okay.
1 gold?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I think we should check out this Orlong place first. We've got a lot of information about that area.
Yeah, I think that's where I would be interested in going first as well.
Okay, whereabouts do you think Orlunga would be?
following the Olunga River or what have you. The other one is west or east of. Shit,
Crucible.
I wrote that one down.
Orlunga is east of Mbala. And then
How
there's
about? Sorry, you go first.
no, go ahead.
So about here, I'm guessing.
Yeah, some others. And then the other one, the Nangalore, is near the Crucible, where the Bird King should be. There's Crucible right there, so, and there's the river they mentioned to us.
And then we also have Vorn, or
And
around
Born.
this area for the construct. And then like Mbala. So it's like what? 6 days to Vorn? 7 days to Vorn?
Yeah.
And 3 from Vorn to Mbala. Is there like a way we could like use the rivers for travel, or
Yes. People will sell canoes for the rivers, and the rivers will generally be faster than cutting through the jungle.
Quick question: do we know what Camp Vengeance is? It doesn't sound like a nice place, but
No, you have no idea what that is,
all right.
other than it's
No,
pretty
Camp
close to
Vengeance.
Camp Righteous.
Yeah.
Do we know what Camp Righteous is?
Nope.
All right.
So if we go back to Jabal and ask him about those two places, because I'm using my little imagination, I'm imagining that a map similar to this that has just like bits and places uncovered is what we're kind of getting from Jabal.
Yeah, so any of the places that are revealed to you right now
Mhm.
are places that people wouldn't generally know about.
Okay. Yeah, so we can maybe ask Jabal if he knows what those places are. But
I mean, I think so. We could stop. So I was thinking we should do Born, and then go south over to Mbala. Mbala is a
since
city.
it's on the way.
Umbala is presumptively a city.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we should go to Born, then stop at Mbala to supply and rest, and then go. I mean, I know we're not going to do it in one day, but and then we go east, trying to find the first city, the first place.
Yeah, if everybody's cool with that plan.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know how to plan that.
So kind of
Yeah.
like going boo 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 like that.
Yeah.
whoa?
Yeah,
Just best laid plans. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. This is gonna be an interesting campaign.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and to reach Born, we could go by a river if that river flows. I don't think that river flows on a direction we want to go, does it?
It gets pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, if the river flows southwest, or if it goes northeast, like which way does the river flow?
Oh, we're not gonna worry about that.
Okay.
All right, then yeah, we should probably go by river.
Yeah. So going around, how much would a canoe or a boat that could hold us all comfortably
Let's see.
be?
A canoe is 50 gold pieces.
And a canoe holds how many people?
You're all regular size except Pog, so you would need 2 canoes.
Pog could also just swim, couldn't he?
True.
I don't actually have a swim speed, even though I can breathe water.
Oh.
So I mean,
Oh,
I'd just,
We'll
I'd
just
stick
tie
to the
a
bottom
rope
of the
and,
boat,
like-
though, you know?
Yeah.
Tie a rope
Latch
around.
onto the bottom.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you
Um,
like Pog is just like hanging from a rope from the back of the.
Yeah.
I don't
Just dragging him
mind coughing up
along.
50.
You want to go tubing, Pog?
This is fine.
What'd you say, Val?
I don't mind coughing up my 50.
I don't either. I still have, since I only did 25 for that, I can do 50 for another canoe.
I still have 65.
Yeah, and that money was meant to, fund your expedition. So a canoe is definitely a good purchase with that 50.
Yeah.
Amity did not use that money to fund his expeditions whatsoever.
Well,
I think except for Amity, we all have enough
Amity
money.
has a compulsive spending problem, kind of
Yeah.
like me.
yeah.
She's
Kinda
kind
like
of like
me
me
in
in
real
real
life.
life.
Listen, if Val
Kind of
had
like
the
me in
money,
real
he
life.
would well.
Yeah.
Oh well, he'll find a way to use those. I mean, it's always good to have an alchemist kit around.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
horrible purchase.
Yep. Okay, that's 10 o'clock. I will leave you all on this map in Roll20 so you could pop into it anytime throughout the week. Feel free to use the
All right.
general chat, etc., to talk about, routes or anything you think about. You get 3 days down the line and look at your notes and say, oh my gosh, there was this thing that I forgot.
Like, oh no, what am I?
How
Yeah.
much faster is travel on the river?
I would say so that route you just drew would be like 2 days, the blue route.
Oh, okay.
God.
So it's
Considering
quite a
this is
bit
like
faster.
That's a lot faster.
Yeah. Considering this is like a tropical area, I can only imagine it's got a bunch of poisonous and venomous stuff like every other tropical area.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I live in Florida. I know what that is.
I live in Florida.
Florida?
You're literally
Yeah,
going to be
I live in a tropical area full of poisonous stuff.
and you're
I
literally
do-
going to be riding in a boat with a poisonous frog. So
Well,
Yeah,
we're dragging him along, so.
yeah.
yeah, he can be in the water. It's fine.
All right. Thanks for playing, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yep, we got off to a good start. Have a good one. See you next week.
Yep.
See you next week.
See y'all next week.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching on Twitch. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST for Rime of the Frost Maiden. We've got like 57 million quests going in there, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Leave a follow if you liked it. Join the Discord below the video, and yeah, I mean, as usual, I love you guys. In like a not weird way, but like a way where I like, it is a little weird, but see you guys tomorrow.